Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comms, and this is video response 7 to Step One Survival's Bug Out Bag Inch Bag Challenge. And the subject of today's video is tools. This is the entire tool complement laid out, and all of this is intended to be carried on or about the person. And there are several redundancies built into this. And if it was necessary to reduce weight, some of these items could be left behind and still maintain functionality. We will start with my EDC, which is a Leatherman wave tool, a small ferrocerium rod with duct tape, and a ThruNite TI3 flashlight. And all this goes into one of my leather pouches I've made. And this is my EDC in its transport configuration. For my large blade, I prefer the Condor Mini Dooku Parang. I live in a tropical environment, and this is a fantastic tool for such environment. It's shorter than a machete, but it has a lot of chopping power. It's extremely sharp. It has a sharp 90-degree spine. Features a hardwood handle. And this is an awesome tool, especially in my environment. With its leather sheath, which is included, it weighs in at 1 pound 6 ounces. This is a pouch I constructed out of fire hose with some rivets, and fire hose makes a great heavy duty enclosure for saws and knives if you lack leather. This is a hacksaw blade, which I've got a video on these where I make these out of Kydex and fold it over, and then I reinforce it with some shim stock and modify a sawzall blade. So this makes a folding hacksaw. You can see it just folds up on itself right there. And it's retained with a machine screw and a 6/32 lock nut. Wood saw, I've got a Baco Laplander. It's a light saw, and I've had good luck with the Baco Laplander. Silky saw is a great saw too. I've had this one for years, and it's still going strong. This is a digging implement, just one of those little small, like a backpacking trowel. You can use it as a tent stake. It weighs 2.5 ounces in this configuration with the duct tape that's wrapped around the handle. I feel like a digging implement of some sort is important. It's certainly a step down from an entrenching tool, but it is a step up from making a digging stick. A vice grip plier. This is the narrower profile one. In the rural-urban interface, it's extremely important to be able to manipulate fasteners to scavenge materials or to open faucets or perform other tasks that, lacking this tool, you would have been able to do so. My primary lighting source is this ThruNite TH10 headlamp. There's a bunch of reviews and everything on YouTube already for this. It uses a Signal 18650 battery. It's extremely bright in its turbo mode. This is a red filter I made out of red acetate and silicone rubber cap. You can see this just comes off. You can see my red acetate insert, and you can see how much light this thing puts out on turbo mode. And it has an SOS flash setting, which, besides for its own signaling purposes, is also can be used as a distraction device. This is my primary fixed blade, which is the Black Feather Bush tool, which is by Black Feather Knives. It's a 4-inch blade, nice sharp spine, very comfortable handle, has a welded steel pommel. And this is my ferrocerium rod with a fat wood handle. Nice and easy to grab a hold of. And then the sheath. And for my dangler attachment, you can use this on a belt or as a dangler. I have one climbing rated non-locking carabiner. Weight as shown in its transport configuration is 1 pound 4 ounces. These are the contents of my multi-purpose pouch. The multi-purpose pouch is, I made it out of veg tan leather, and it's gusseted. In this pouch I have a multi-purpose tin, which we'll go over the contents in a second. We have 60 foot of number 36 bank line. I have one Sunto wrist compass, a large roll of Gorilla Tape, and this is my fire kit, which we went over in video response number 1. These are the contents of the tin, which, standard tin container, secured with the Ranger band, although it is secure enough together. This just provides an additional layer of security in keeping everything contained. We have a small handcuff key. We have a Bugout set, lock picks. We have one small signal mirror. We have a P38 can opener. We have a backup light. This is a small sharpening stone. This is a small fishing kit. We'll have line, hooks, sinkers, and one very bright bobber. Have a small base plate compass. Duct tape wrapped around a small room key. This is just a Fox 40 whistle. We have a small pencil and several sheets of very brightly colored paper. We have 4 wire ties. We have a sewing kit with several safety pins and 4 needles, Kevlar cordage, thread, and some heavy-duty leather thread. A Leatherman squirt multi-tool. Weight in its transport configuration is 1 pound 4 ounces. As you can see, there's a lot of capability engineered into this tool complement, with the ability to reduce profile if necessary to save weight. Well, I hope this helps. This is Brett from Survival Comps. Till next time.